I got to be honest. When I first heard about this Google Notebook LM thing, I was like, oh boy, another AI promising to change the world. But
Yeah, the hype is real.
for real.
Yeah.
But then I actually saw what it could do. There's this one use case that's particularly cool, especially for all you startup founders out there.
It's interesting how it takes, something as basic as a Google Doc and turns it into this powerful AI tool. It's almost like having this, uh,
Like an AI assistant.
exactly, like an AI assistant by your side, analyzing your writing, pointing out things you'd never even think about.
So basically, instead of me just rambling on in a Google Doc,
Yeah.
I can have this Notebook LM, analyze it. I know our source today talks about using it to analyze a startup's online presence.
Yeah.
How does that actually work?
Okay, so imagine you're launching a new product, right? Website's up. You've poured your heart into the messaging. You're showcasing your work.
Blood, sweat, and tears, the whole deal.
Exactly. Now imagine feeding all the landing page, product descriptions, even your blog posts straight into Google Notebook LM.
Okay, so it's like giving this AI a backstage pass to my entire online presence.
Pretty much. And as it goes through each page, it starts to see the bigger picture. Maybe your call to action is like hidden way down at the bottom of the
I
page.
mean, I've been there.
Or maybe your product descriptions look terrible on mobile, and we all know how important that is these days.
Huge. Everyone's on their phones.
Right. And these are the little things that can make or break your conversion rates. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. As a founder, it's so easy to get lost in the weeds
Yeah.
building the product that you miss these details. It's invaluable to have a fresh pair of eyes, even AI eyes, on your stuff.
Totally. And that's actually something the source emphasized, the whole cost effectiveness thing. Hiring like a whole team of marketing consultants to analyze your website, that's going to cost you an arm and a leg.
Oh, yeah, especially when you're starting out.
Right. But with Google Notebook LM, you're getting that in-depth analysis, but for way cheaper.
That's a game changer, especially for startups on a tight budget. But let's be real, no tool is perfect. What are we missing here? What are the limitations?
That's super important to keep in mind. The biggest one, it can only work with what it can see, right? Publicly available info. It can analyze your website, but it doesn't know your internal data, customer analytics, all that.
So it's like a really smart outsider giving you feedback, but they haven't actually seen the inner workings of your company, your customer data. They don't get the full picture.
Precisely. And that's where you got to use your own judgment. You take the AI's insights, combine them with your own experience and knowledge.
The human element.
Exactly. It's about finding that balance between human intelligence and AI insights.
I have to say, I started this whole thing pretty skeptical, but this has been really eye-opening. This tool could be huge, especially for startups trying to navigate this crazy world.
No doubt. It really makes you think, right? How will this change how startups do market research, content creation? It's a powerful tool, and it's only going to get better.
Absolutely. So to all you founders out there, maybe it's time to give Google Notebook LM a shot. You might be surprised by what you discover. Until next time, keep innovating and keep exploring.